Welcome everybody to the Cards and Tricks. Today I'm going to be performing a trick and I'll be doing the tutorial for an original trick which I like to call Self-Working 16. But before I begin, the winner of my Shoutout giveaway goes to Deck Trickster. Please check out his channel. Okay, I hope you checked out his channel. Let me get onto the card trick. I'm using an ordinary deck of Tally-Ho fan bags. Now this is the performance. I've got a regular deck of playing cards, and I want the spectator to pick a card. But before that, I want to mix up the deck, just so that all the cards are random. Now I'm going to ask the spectator to please take a card. So they select this card right there. Free choice. That's their selection. Okay, now I'm going to place your card in the middle of the pack. Lose it there. So I'm just going to give the pack just a couple of cuts, some more cuts, and I honestly have no clue where your card is in the pack. So I'm just going to get the spectator to cut the cards. Okay? Get the spectator to cut the cards like this. Whenever they want to stop, they can stop. Just going to cut the cards, so your card somewhere, I honestly have no clue where in the pack it is. So they can keep cutting until they get to a spot where they'd like to say stop. So let's say they say stop there. Now this is probably going to be amazing, but I know your card. Just by the feel of the magic power, I know your card is the 8th card down from the top. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the 8th card is your selection. Okay. Now you're probably wondering how this is done. Well, let me show you. It's a very cool effect and it's self-working. Now there is a setup that is required for this card trick. This is the setup. Ace of spades, ace of hearts, 2 of spades, 2 of hearts, 3 of spades, 3 of hearts, 4 of spades, 4 of hearts, 5 of spades, 5 of hearts, 6 of spades, 6 of hearts, 7 of spades, 7 of hearts, 8 of spades, 8 of hearts. Okay, I'm going to pause the video now so that you can set this up. Just with these 16 cards is all you need to set up. Okay? Cool. Now you have your setup. So, this is your setup. I use spades and hearts, okay? So you have ace of spades up to eight of hearts, and you have ace of hearts up to the ace of spades. So I'll show you the setup once more over here. Please set it up in this way. Now you have your setup, place it on the bottom of the deck, just like that. Now you want to keep this order. So when I say I'm going to shuffle up the pack, I'm only taking half the cards with my Hindu shuffle, and I'm shuffling it off. This looks like I'm taking the whole deck and shuffling it, but I'm actually not. So this is keeping those bottom 16 cards in order. So I can do a couple more of them, shuffled up the deck, they think. Now you need the spectator to select a card, but before that you want to show that the deck is normal. So I like to do something called a close-in spread. This is what it looks like. All the cards, the space between each card is much smaller than in a normal ribbon spread. You see, the spectator can barely see the setup on this side, but they can see these cards here, which they can see that it's mixed up. So this is the difference. A normal ribbon spread, they can see the setup because the space between the cards is much wider. Okay, so you want to do a close-in spread and ensure that all the cards are mixed up. Now you want to select a card. Spread the deck out normally, and this is a move which I like to do. I place my hands on either side of the cards, like this. See this hand, it's blocking that setup. So the spectator will generally not select from over there. They will select from the middle. So they select this card. They want to look at the card. In this case it is the Jack of Spades. Now you want to double undercut it to the top. You must double undercut it. So catch a pinky break there, transfer it to a thumb break, and double undercut it to the top. By double undercutting it, it brings their selection to the top, and it keeps your setup in order at the bottom of the deck. So now I want to give it some more false cuts just to make sure you're mixing up the deck, so it looks like you're mixing up the deck, sorry. Now, you want to ask the spectator to cut the cards like this. They can cut the cards anywhere, but they have to complete the cut like this. So they can just keep on cutting the cards until they feel satisfied that their card is lost. But as we magicians know, that by cutting the cards, you are not actually mixing up the deck. So they can keep cutting it. You want to keep cutting it until you get to one of the cards which you set up. So you're going to keep cutting until you get an ace of hearts through the 8 of hearts here, or an ace of spades through the 8 of spades here. So you're going to tell them to stop as soon as they hit that mark. So here, they've just cut to the 8 of spades. That is one of the cards which we set up. Now, 2 rules you have to remember. If it is a black spade from ace of spades to 8 of spades, you have to multiply it by 2 and minus 1. So in this case, it would be 8 times 2 minus 1. So 8 times 2 is 16, minus 1 is 15. So their card is going to be the 15th card down from the top. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, and the 15th card will be their selection. So, if they want, let's say they cut to a heart. So I'm just trying to cut to a heart to show you what I mean. So let's say they cut to a red heart, so ace of hearts through the 8 of hearts. You have to just multiply it by 2. So in this case, it would be 10, because 5 times 2 is 10. So their card would be 10th card down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10th card down will be their selection. So, I hope you liked this. If you didn't understand it, please watch it again. So guys, I really hope you like this card trick. Self-walking 16, I like to call it. It's a brilliant effect. So, before I disappear, my next shout-out giveaway is going to be on what is your favorite card trick by Miss Mag 822. He has tons of card trick on his website, but what is your favorite card trick out of them? Okay? Please comment below, and I will pick a comment at random, and that person will win a shout out in my next video. So guys, thumbs up for Tally Ho fan back decks. Thank you for watching the Cards and Tricks.